Karoline Leavitt is a fresh face in Washington. She's also a fearless voice for the American people. Leavitt isn't afraid to speak truth to power. She recently took on the liberal media about a serious issue. USAID. This organization, meant to help those in need, is riddled with problems. Leavitt is demanding accountability. She wants answers for the American taxpayer. Leavitt's concerns about USAID are deeply troubling. She alleges that taxpayer money isn't reaching its intended recipients. Instead, it's being funneled into the pockets of corrupt officials and organizations. This is unacceptable. Leavitt's courage in exposing this potential scandal is commendable. The American people deserve transparency. They deserve to know how their hard-earned money is being spent. Leavitt understands this. She's fighting for accountability in an agency that seems to have lost its way. USAID has a long and troubling history of mismanagement. Reports from government watchdogs paint a bleak picture. Waste, fraud, and abuse are rampant within the agency. This isn't a new problem. It's been going on for years. One glaring example is USAID's handling of funds in Afghanistan. Billions of dollars disappeared into thin air. Was it incompetence or something more sinister? The American people deserve answers. Leavitt is right to demand them. This pattern of mismanagement repeats itself across the globe. From Haiti to Ukraine, USAID's track record is abysmal. The agency seems more interested in lining the pockets of bureaucrats than helping those in need. This is a betrayal of the American people's trust. Leavitt's voice is crucial in this fight. She's shining a light on an agency that operates in the shadows. The American people need to pay attention. They need to demand better. Leavitt's investigation into USAID has uncovered a disturbing trend. The agency seems to have a cozy relationship with Democrats. This is no coincidence. For decades, Democrats have used USAID as their personal piggy bank. These Democrat politicians funnel billions of taxpayer dollars into USAID. Where does this money go? Often it ends up in the hands of organizations with close ties to the Democrat Party. It's a classic case of cronyism and corruption. Leavitt is right to call out this blatant abuse of power. The American people deserve to know how their money is being used to enrich Democrat allies. This isn't just about waste. It's about a corrupt system that benefits the powerful at the expense of the American people. The American people work hard for their money. They deserve to know that it's being used responsibly. Leavitt's investigation into USAID is just the beginning. It's time to hold these Democrat politicians accountable for their actions. When confronted with Leavitt's allegations, Whoopi Goldberg, a known liberal commentator, predictably defended USAID. Her arguments were weak and lacked any real substance. It's clear that Goldberg is more interested in protecting the liberal establishment than uncovering the truth. Goldberg's blind defense of USAID is a disservice to the American people. By refusing to acknowledge the serious allegations against the agency, she's complicit in the cover-up. This is typical of the liberal media. They would rather protect their own than admit they were wrong. The American people deserve better than Whoopi Goldberg's partisan hackery. They deserve a media that is willing to hold all politicians accountable, regardless of party affiliation. Leavitt represents a new generation of leadership, a generation that isn't afraid to challenge the status quo. Leavitt is 10 steps ahead of Goldberg and the liberal elite. While they cling to their outdated ideology, Leavitt is fighting for a better future. A future where accountability and transparency are the norm, not the exception.